Will,
Jack.
did you ever think you would be a co-host of a cruise podcast?
I can safely say I never thought I was going to be a co-host of a cruise podcast. I know podcasting is very popular and it was always something that I was aware of while I was studying, but it definitely wasn't a unit that I did study.
Out of interest, what qualifies you to be the co-host of a cruise podcast? I think I know what you're about to say.
I guess I am a cruise nepo baby. My dad and stepmum both work in the industry. Many people will know who, but Anthony Daniels and Michelle Daniels have definitely done their time in the circuit and are very, very experienced. So I've been on cruise ships since a very young age. Feel like I was always destined to become a cruise journalist, thanks to my love of journalism and my degree in journalism. But what about yourself? What makes you qualified to host a cruise podcast?
Well, not all of us have parents in the cruise industry, so I've actually had to graft, network, and learn all about the ins and outs of the sector, which is precisely what we're going to be diving into across the series of this podcast. So, for those of you, by now you must surely know that Cruise Trade News is launching a new podcast, Cruise Corner. I am one half of your hosting team, Jack, and Will, editor of Cruise Trade News, will be joining me as we interview some of the cruise luminaries, the experts, the leaders, those inspiring thinkers who have made the UK cruise sector such an exciting place for us to work, an exciting place for us to champion. Will and I will also be diving into some of the latest issues and the biggest breaking news and developments that are shaping the cruise sector today. We've got loads of really exciting guests already lined up from the likes of Regent Seven Seas. We've got some of the leaders from Force 24 joining us to talk about email marketing and the introduction of artificial intelligence. So we're really excited to get them on the podcast. First, I wanted to ask you, Will, are there any sort of interesting news stories that have caught your eye over the last few weeks that you're excited to discuss on future episodes?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one in particular that really caught my eye was actually one that came from our own company ourselves. So our parent company, Real Response Media, a few of our senior team and members of the team attended a seminar with the Cruise Career Springboard, or formerly the Compass Project, which is an organisation set up by Edwina Lonsdale and her husband Matthew, which aims to get school-age kids interested in careers in cruise, which is such a brilliant project, and we were really happy to be a part of that. The day itself saw members of our team teaching these students a little bit about how to build a LinkedIn profile, digital media, design, and basically the inner workings of cruise publications. Of course, there's been loads of other opportunities with the group to get these people, these students, into a career in cruise. They've visited ships, they've heard from industry leaders, and I just think it's such an important thing that the industry should be doing. I mean, we know how great it is to work in cruise, but getting that next generation through is crucial to the future of the industry itself. So that really resonated, and there's definitely more there that we can explore for future episodes, I think, especially with people like Edwina.
Totally. I mean, I'm sure you remember as well as I was starting out our careers creating blog sites to showcase our writing and reaching out for internships. It's a scary place getting into a new industry, absolutely, whether you've gone to university or not. So I think any initiative that encourages people, young people specifically, to look at cruise through a different lens and see it as a really exciting career opportunity, which as we all well know, it very much is.
Yeah,
I think it's something that should be celebrated and something I'm really excited to hopefully maybe we can get Edwina on the podcast.
That would be brilliant. That would be really good. And I think, hearing from people like Edwina and people like the guys on our team who went, that's so important to getting people in the industry. But yeah, obviously other pieces that have particularly caught my eye. Princess Cruises announced that Majestic Princess would be returning to Southampton in 2027. The ship's making its debut in Southampton next year, but they released a lot of information about their ex-UK cruises, which it's always music to my ears when cruise lines are committing to the UK, because it's one of the best ways to get more people on ships. If someone's never sailed before, they might be a little bit apprehensive when it comes to flying long distance and then getting on a ship. So having ships going out of the UK is an excellent way for agents to make the most of new customers who might never have even considered a cruise before. So excited to see where that goes. It would be great to get someone from the team of Princess involved to learn a little bit more about that, as well as agents based in the South Coast who can really benefit from these ships being literally on their doorstep.
Well, that's an interesting trend that we've seen quite a lot of, especially this year, is the introduction, or rather the increase of these taster cruises. Now more and more cruise ships are coming into Southampton or Dover or Portsmouth, or even from ports in the north and northeast of England. It's an opportunity for not just for agents to get on board, but it's also a great opportunity for the new to cruise contingent to sample these 2 to 3 day taster cruises to kind of really understand what this kind of holiday offers and what it's all about. Talk to me a little bit about sort of the impact of taster cruises and how effective that they can be when it comes to moving the needle for agents looking to get more business from the new to cruise market.
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, taster cruises are ideal. I mean, ask anyone you know who doesn't really know about cruising, and they'll tell you, they'll just rack off the stereotypes instantly, because it's still ingrained in a lot of Brits' heads, still ingrained in a lot of travellers' heads. It's only sold people, or the food's bad, or there's set dining times, all these sort of things. Now, people like this might not want to sail for a week or 2 weeks, because it's a long time if you've never done it before. So having those 2-3 night cruises is such a great way of getting people on board for a long weekend, a bank holiday weekend, or they take a day off work or whatever it may be, at a really good price point. And as soon as they step on board, once someone's cruised once, they'll always come back to cruise again, because the new activations you've got on these ships are just beyond people's wildest imaginations, what you can get on the ships nowadays, like robot bartenders on MSC ships, and you go to a bar and order a drink, you go back the day after and the bartender's remembered your drink and has got it there waiting. These tiny little things, really resonate. And I think that price point is really important as well. You're looking at just a couple of £100 for these trips, all inclusive, which is just an incredible opportunity for people to try out cruise for the first time. And as you said, it's a great way for agents to market to the new cruise market. It's an excellent entry point. And don't be afraid, if you are an agent listening to this, to offer a cruise to someone who might have never cruised before, because these taster cruises, they stay close to the UK. It's all sterling price points on board. Everyone speaks English on board. Starlink Wi-Fi now means that you're connected wherever you go in the world. So all these little things can really add up and definitely get more people on the ships.
Great. Well, we look forward to welcoming some cruise lines on the podcast so we can learn a bit more about this.
Absolutely.
Well, it's not just sort of trade that we focus on. We also have our sister title Border Cruising, which I oversee. So we've also got lots of really exciting updates for that title just around the corner that we will be diving into a little bit more deeply as we continue. Keep your eyes peeled on our July-August issue. It is the definition of a bumper issue. We have not one, but 2 magazines going out with it, plus our annual touring supplement. So there's lots of really exciting things to look out for there. One piece to look out for is a feature from a fantastic travel writer and photographer called Mark Stratton. He's done a brilliant deep dive into some of the cruise lines like AE Expeditions that are offering voyages to the really far reaches of Antarctica, opening up more of the Eastern Peninsula as opposed to the kind of more common Western route that we see a lot of expedition cruise lines utilizing today. That's a fantastic piece. I'm really excited for people to read that. I mentioned it briefly. We also have a Matchmaker issue returning for July-August. Now, for those of you who don't know, Matchmaker is a really sort of exciting and intuitive online tool, which is great for consumers, but also great for agents. If you have clients who are maybe struggling to identify that perfect cruise for you for 2026 or beyond. It's dead easy to use online. It's a selection of sort of well-crafted prompts that kind of guide you to a very fine-tuned selection of cruises that should, if it all goes well, tailored to your exact cruise interests. So look out for that. Our supplement's going to tell you all about what you need to know to really help your clients utilize that. Also your friends, your relatives, anyone else you know is interested in booking that first cruise or trying a different kind of cruise holiday, like a river or an expedition. The Matchmaker tool is a really beneficial product that we're excited for more and more of you to discover. Well, that is a sort of brief encapsulation of Cruise Corner and what we're going to be covering. Keep your eyes peeled for first, second and third episodes all coming out imminently. like and subscribe so you can be the first to receive those podcast episodes right into your inbox, or whatever platform you get your podcasts from. Will?
Yeah, really excited to see where this takes us. As Jack said, we've got tons of exciting guests lined up, maybe a couple of episodes in different locations as well. So really excited to see where this goes. Of course, if anyone has any ideas of people they want us to talk to, or ideas that we could talk about, then do not hesitate to reach out to us via the comment sections on our websites, our social media handles. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you all there.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see you for episode 1 soon.